What is up, champions? What is up, champions? As you can see, I've got my new table set up right next to me, and my coffee, and my streaming light. Hell yeah! As you champions would have seen in the earlier upload I did of the new table. What's going on with my viewer count? Hang on. Delete that, yes. And then, get it again. Where are we? Widgets. Viewer count, here we go. Oh, I've got one champion watching based on the chat I see, so not to worry. Don't know why the viewer count's not showing up. That's some bullshit, mate. I'm sure it'll appear some, I don't know. What's up, champions? Dark Wizard! Moo! Every time I stream, or before I stream, I get my camera, I have to move my camera in the right position, so sometimes I have to set things up again, but that's okay. I know Champion Noah's World has sent me the link to beaming. Rest assured, Noah, any champions watching, that beaming is being installed right now as we speak on Steam. So, look forward to that. And some more Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I love that game. I'm glad it works. Oh, that's okay, Dark Wizard. No problems. I do get things caught in my mind as well from time to time. Appreciate you being the first champion on chat. Okay. What have we got on X right now? Let's figure that out. Alright. Oh, I've got one notification. Amanda, Kayla, and Trina liked your reply. Yes. Do you support banning all LGBT nonsense teaching in public schools? Yes. And if they need to learn that, they can wait until they're college age and have an actual brain between the ears and can give consent. I woke up to news of former champion dying. Oh, who died? I haven't heard anything. Who died? Former champion. Oh, okay, let me check the latest. Oh my god, Ozzy. Oh god, I've got to check the news. I had no idea. Didn't even see. Well, I didn't check the news feed on my phone like I normally do every morning. This time I didn't. Wow. Oh my god, rest in peace to Ozzy. Oh, I feel so bad for his family. Hang on. Oh yeah, news. 76 years old, jeez. It's horrible. Wow, there you go. Everyone's been talking about it since this morning. Ozzy Osbourne, one of the rock and heavy music most iconic figures, has died at the age of 76. Osbourne died surrounded by love. His family confirmed in a statement with bandmates in Black Sabbath, right? Oh, he was a great talent. Rest in peace, Prince of Darkness. I guess he finally boarded the crazy train to heaven. I'm in a bit of shock, champions. I'm not going to lie. I did not hear any of this until just now. Oh, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Devon Sims, welcome back. Beaming's being installed as right now on Steam, Noah, so it won't be too long, and then I will send you a DM when I'm ready and we'll play some Beaming. Also, hello. Yeah, unfortunately, I just found out right now, thanks to Dark Wizard telling me, I didn't check any of my phone or the latest news, what was going on this morning. I normally do, but this time I didn't. And yeah, no, I found out Ozzy Osbourne passed away. You found out at 7:30 AM this morning? Yeah, I'm sure most people did. Well, rest in peace. For some reason I thought he was older than 76, but he wasn't. So there you go. No worries, Noah. Okay. As you can see from my earlier short video, the new table works perfectly. My coffee is warming up on its platform, and my streaming light and the plug, it's all connected to my table just here. It's got a nice USB and PowerPoint board, which your champion's already seen if you saw the short, so you know. No, I appreciate you letting me know, Dark Wizard. It's sad, but I appreciate you letting me know. Jackson! What's up, Jackson? Ticked off big time? Malcolm? Who's Malcolm? Yeah, Jackson, in case you're not sure, but you probably already know, but unfortunately, champions, thanks to Dark Wizard letting me know earlier, on the news it is confirmed that the legendary rock singer from Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, has passed away at the age of 76 around family. I don't know what he died from, it wasn't said, but you know, at least he was around his family in his last moments, so. Here's to him. Get your drinks, let's have a proper champion cheers and best wishes to Ozzy Osbourne's family, Sharon Osbourne and the kids. Here's to his memory. I wouldn't toast to champagne, but it's a bit early. Yeah, that's good. Warming up nicely.
Hello. Hi. Oh, thank you very much. You see my new table?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, my coffee warmer works on it,
Yeah,
and my streaming light.
good.
Everything
Just fits in your chair. It just fits in.
fits perfectly.
You hungry?
Oh, what did you get?
Scone and a brownie.
I'll have the brownie later. Scone first, thank you. Thank you very much. Is that a vanilla slice for you, or
There's the brownie.
oh, is that for me as well?
Put it on there.
Yeah, alright, put it on that.
It will stay there.
It will.
Won't melt.
I mean, it will, but I'll have to move it.
Yeah, well set up.
No, thank you very much.
Oh,
I'll fix that, don't worry. Did you hear Ozzy Osbourne passed away?
no? What happened?
Yeah. Don't know the cause, but no, it was on the news. I
No, I didn't hear it.
confirmed, unfortunately.
You seen Joe the Starlet?
I've messaged her that I'd rather see her tomorrow instead. I've got some APM stuff, emails and things to look at this afternoon. Yeah, she's messaged. She's fine.
Good.
I said at her earliest convenience tomorrow, so it should be fine. Oh, are you able to close my door? Thanks. You both okay?
Mum's not here yet.
Right. Oh, she's getting checked.
Pick her up at midday.
Okay.
That'd be alright like that?
That's fine. Thank you.
Scone and coffee.
And and a brownie.
Brownie. Notice like a big turd, but it's good shit. Literally. I wish I had a plate. Oh, just a minute. Scone, brownie, and a coffee. A perfect breakfast. Be right back, champions. Just talk among yourselves for a second. He had Parkinson's since 2003. No, I did know that. I guess that was a part of a cause for his passing. But rest in peace anyway. Oh my god. I got so excited, I just can't hide it. I got a plate for my muffin and brownie. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's get into the stream, champions. Okay, no more mucking around. Damn shame. I wonder if we can actually watch a quick... Oh, you sent the link already, Jackson? No, bros. Let me jump onto YouTube. YouTube. SpongeBob, one of my old cartoons, is the thumbnail this time around. Let's call it inspiration from Champion Vex. Since Vex has the profile picture of Squidward. That was Squidward. Why are things slow? Champion Vex. Since Vex has the profile picture of Squidward. That was Squidward. TikTok time. It is TikTok time. Suggested by Jackson. Despite the bad news of Ozzy Osbourne, I am in a good mood, champions, can you tell? Oh yeah, send it to me, Noah. Re-upload it. You should be able to re-upload all your original videos if you have them still on your channel. I'm surprised you haven't been uploading regularly on your channel. Get back up to your numbers. I know you've been doing TikTok more often. That's fine. Alright. First reaction of the stream is from the champion Jackson. Thank you very much. TikTok Vic. The good, the bad, and the insanity.
It's my house, and I'm paying you to work. Hey, what do you hear? What do you
Hey, cheers, champions.
Instagram,
Sister's
Google+,
Ass, the Pony
Sister's Ass,
Express.
the Pony Express. A very ticked off Vic here. You know what ticks me off?
No.
Some tradespeople. Some. Now follow me. It's become obvious in this country that we are running out of qualified tradespeople, and this is a problem.
I believe that.
This talent is not being passed down from generation to generation like it used to be. And trust me,
Dad, I don't want to have to work with my hands and build things and fix things and keep society going strong. No, I want to play Minecraft and be sponsored by McDonald's because I'm fat. Just to be safe, I won't leave my first coffee on the warmer. If you're not safe, but still, I don't want it to overheat or anything happens. So, got my bought coffee from, of course, the champions of Coffee Co. If you can see that. I don't know if you can see the words, but you know the logo and everything, so. Where I regularly get my coffee, just down the street, a nice drive-through. Okay. Let's enjoy a TikTok Vic.
I've personally felt the horror of having someone who's less than an apprentice say they can do the work of a qualified veteran. It's scary and it's bullshit, especially when you're talking about natural gas, plumbing, or electric. Companies are putting too many unqualified people on their own trucks because they just don't have enough workers to meet the demand. This is going to be a huge problem if it doesn't change. Okay.
I'm sure it already is a big problem.
Aside from learning what the
Meep, meep. Welcome back, Mr. Reaper. In case you champions wondering what I was doing, it's Mr. Reaper has arrived. Fan of the Roadrunner? They said any videos that were on the Terminated channel are forbidden from other channels. YouTube run by Karens in the America department? Oh well. New, way new, in better, awesome content I'm sure you'll think of. I don't believe, like, even if you make the same kind of content, it's just not the same video as before, it should be fine. Oh shit, champions, did you hear that? Did you hear that notification? Did you hear it? Beaming is installed and ready to go. So look forward to me and Noah playing some beaming for the first time together after this stream. Good news, Noah? Alright.
Fuck you're supposed to be doing before you do it? Tradespeople, listen up to some of these other things you need to do when the homeowner is paying good money for your fucked up services.
Yeah. Fuck.
First of all, don't shit in my bathroom. I'm sorry. Don't ask to shit in my bathroom, and certainly don't just go in it to take a shit, especially when you're getting paid by the hour.
When the fuck do workers ever shit in people's houses? In their bathrooms? I've never heard that before. Ugh. Fuck that. I'd rather prepare my own house with no experience than have somebody pay somebody hard-earned money to fix something while taking a shit and then raiding my fridge. Disgusting. Metal Ryan Cluster, welcome back. I know I heard the news earlier from Champion Dark Wizard of Rest in Peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Black Sabbath! The world's lost another great champion. But we have great memories, and his body of work will live on forever.
I don't need to pay you $20
Yahoo!
to my fucking bathroom and hallway. Wake up, have coffee, take your fucking morning dumps, and then go to work. And if you feel the urge
Get
to
ready
shit
to get
between
spun
jobs,
out.
go to McDonald's and use their crapper.
Well, you've played it before, Noah. I've
Next.
never played beaming.
Bring the right tools inside. Don't run back and forth to the truck for a fucking screwdriver when I'm paying you by the hour. This is actually a scam. That's pretty obvious. Where's your toolbox? Where's your tool belt? Why do you need to run to the truck every time you need a fucking basic tool that you know you're going to need for this particular job? Carry a rubber mat to put your tools down on. Get your fucking shit off my dining room table, or table runner, or kitchen counter, or wood floor. It's my...
5 champions are watching? Hell yeah. I don't know what happened to my viewer count, which was right there. It's just not appearing, so I have to reset it up on next stream. But I can see how many champions are watching me on the chat itself. So, 5 champions, appreciate you. Can we make it lucky 7? That's why I'm gonna lecture you how to play while winning each race or game, making me eat your dust while lecturing me how to play the game. It's ironic.
My house, and I'm paying you to work. I don't need to have to do any cleanup or worry about scratches or minor damage or anything else. If you can't put in a new fucking socket without fucking shit up in my house, then go get another job.
Oh yeah, these stupid bitch ass, pizza stuffing ass, no pussy getting ass, unqualified ass, blue collar workers. Yeah, all they do is get a... what did he say? That I need to go back.
Damage or anything else. Clean up, and I'm paying you to work. I don't need to have to do any cleanup or worry about scratches or minor damage or anything else. If you can't put in a new fucking socket.
Socket. Yeah, these stupid ass, no pussy getting ass, pizza stuffing ass, underqualified ass workers, in whatever field they are, they're too busy shoving a socket up the asshole. Attach it to the electricity, it's their own homemade vibrator. Sorry, I'll stop.
Without fucking shit up in my house, then go get another job. Cover shit if you know dust is gonna happen.
I've set up a donation thing, Streamlabs for Twitch and future TikTok. Hell yeah, awesome, Noah. Get paid to play games and everything. I'll donate to you. Now that'll make me hypocrite. Wreck you while helping you. That's not how you drive. You're supposed to turn to the left. Okay. Eat my dust, champion. Ah, I just smashed into a barrier. I look forward to it, Noah.
I shouldn't have to ask you or tell you. How hard is it to have a thin plastic top to catch everything so when you're done, you can just take it outside and shake it off?
6 champions watching.
I almost had my
One
coffee
more.
machines ruined
Lucky
recently
7.
because some fucking jerk-off was standing right above them and
Cheers.
didn't take the time to move them or
Good
put
health,
anything
good
down
futures to
cover
all
them.
you champions.
Prep the fucking space you're working in. Cover shit. Bring in all your tools. Have a place to put them down. I can't believe I have to say this, but clean up when you're done and use a vacuum to catch sawdust or sheetrock while you're cutting it. I don't give a fuck what you think. When you're done, my house should look exactly the way it did when you brought your fat ass in to do the work. And these helpers who sit there on their fucking phones all...
Lucky 7 champions. I see it on chat. Oh, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Yeah. I got my coffee and food and now I got 7 champions watching. That totally rhymed. One of the rare moments I'm not completely overly white and I have a little rhythm. Normally I don't.
All day while the other guy is doing work is also bullshit. One of you cut and the other hold the fucking shop back to catch the dust. Hey, Momos, have the right tools. I don't need to watch you cut a fucking 90-degree angle with a sawzall. Where's your circular saw, you fucking hobo? You have to have the right tools. All of them. I can hack up a job and do it for free. I'm not paying you to do a hacky fucked up job, for Christ's sakes. This is what you do for a living. Have the right fucking tools. Listen up. Do the job right the first time. I don't pay you twice, so I don't come back twice because you didn't do the job right the first time. My time is worth something too. How would you like it if after you're done the first time, I said I'll pay you half, and if you ever need to come back to fix your fuck-ups, then I'll
side
pay the
table.
second half. I don't do that! But you have to keep coming back to fix everything that I already paid for? Listen, I love tradespeople. The
I
good,
do too.
Talented, honest ones. But when
I've said this many times before on various platforms, comments, whatever. Maybe I haven't said it on a live stream, but I'm going to say it now. Blue collar workers, construction workers, plumbers, the removalists from one house to another, and everything in between, all those blue collar champions of a lifeblood of a country. So they damn sure should be treated with respect and paid well and given every benefit of the job, because it's half the time it's very thankless work.
pay to have an electrician come over, I don't need to find out that wires were spliced incorrectly and junction boxes were sparking and tripping the breakers. Do your fucking job right the first fucking time, every time. When I go to the dentist, he knows what to do to my teeth. If you say you're a plumber, you better know how to fucking plumb. And that's
Yeah.
It really burns my ass when I get an obviously unseasoned trades person to do the work of a real pro, especially when it's natural gas, electric, or plumbing, or anything. If you're for hire, then you better know what the fuck you're doing and do it right, motherfucker. Some tradespeople, that's what ticks me off.
Love it. Oh, back to 5 champions. I'm guessing the 2 extra ones were trolls. Getting ready to spew the N-word and call me a pedophile on the chat. Oh, you got a second link for me, Jackson? Hell yeah. Two extra ones were trolls. Getting ready to spew the N-word and call me a pedophile on the chat. link for me, Jackson? Hell yeah.
Oh, Habitat showed up, yay.
2 extra ones with trolls. Getting ready to spew
Okay,
the
the
N-word
idea
and
behind
call me a
this
pedophile
is you're
on
gonna-
chat. Nostalgic angry grandpa time. Thank you to Jackson. Coke and Mentos explosion. I remember this when it was first uploaded. 11 years ago. Wow. God damn, the time goes by, doesn't it? Are we okay? We're okay, thank God for that. Are we okay? Alright. Never mind the lag, it always seems to happen once in a while when I stream. I cut out for a second, but it's back now. Okay, good to know. Appreciate you champions letting me know when things are back to normal on your end, because that's what matters. Alright, here we go. Coke Mentos explosion.
Is you're gonna have to. If they say it's impossible to hover your face over the bottle and dump a handful of Mentos in at the same time.
That's ridiculous.
There's something about muscle spasms or something. You can't do it. It's impossible.
That's bullshit.
You
That can
can't
be
do
done.
it.
That can be done.
Well, you have to prove it.
It can be done, goddammit.
What can be done?
Grandpa is doing the
Grandpa knows
Mentos
best.
hover challenge.
The what? The hover.
It's called the Mentos hover challenge. You can't do it. It's impossible.
What I gotta do?
All right, here you go, Dad. Now listen to me. You gotta. All right, hover your face before you put them in. You gotta put your face over the bottle.
You gotta put my face over the bottle.
Over the bottle.
Can I piss my cigarette first?
Put your face over the bottle, like that. And meanwhile, you hold it.
I gotta hold it like this?
Yes, it's. I guess you.
Now what, Michael? Just tell me.
Hover your face. Put that handful of Mentos in the Coke. I guess you couldn't do.
You motherfucker. Get it out of my house. Get it out of my car.
it, could you?
Motherfucker. You goddamn motherfucker.
What?
Get out of my fucking work.
What? What
Son of a
I do?
Shirt's coming off. Bam.
What are you doing?
Get that goddamn car. Get out of my goddamn yard. Mentos in the goddamn brain. Don't
I put a little bit of Mentos in your Diet Coke. So what?
you put Mentos in my goddamn Diet Coke, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, beat the shit out of a bush.
Are you this mad for real?
Goddamn right. You get a goddamn nose full of Mentos and Coke.
Got it. How you like it now?
God damn, I'm out of my car, Bridget.
Run!
I ain't goddamn playing. Eat out my goddamn neck. Get out of my goddamn neck.
Don't you do it, bitch.
Stop! I'm sorry.
Get the goddamn car and get the fuck out of my yard.
I'm sorry.
Don't you or you ever come the fuck back over here again.
Let's go, Michael.
Don't do it again, bitch. You will end up wearing it.
Just a little bit of Mentos.
Don't do it again, bitch.
It's just,
Don't
you
wear
know,
it.
for fun.
Okay, what's he doing?
What are we doing? Why am I...
What is happening? Roll my window, Bridget.
Yeah, it was good times.
What are you
back then,
doing?
Noah.
Come on, get out, goddamn. Come with your goddamn ass. This time you got an ass. Get out of here.
Go, Bridget.
And you know, I'll say that I still watched Kid Behind the Camera after Angry Grandpa's passing, out of respect. But no, I do agree with you, Noah, that, you know, back when they were all together, it was way better. And then, I don't know, after the passing, and kid behind the camera, or Michael, was doing his own thing with Bridget and everybody else and stuff. It just, I don't know, I just kind of got, in my opinion, what I was watching, it was the same repetitive stuff. I don't even know what kid behind the camera is doing right now. Maybe everything's improved and way better than it ever has been. I mean, content regarding Michael and Bridget and whoever else. I'm not talking about Andrew Grandpa. Pickle Boy turned more clickbaity, right? Well, it does happen, champions. You know, if you're lucky enough to get discovered with a talent you have and you start making good money and start getting good notoriety, you know, internet famous, they say, or whatever, sooner or later you're going to hit a wall. A mental wall where you're not as creative, or you can't really think as of better ideas compared to you used to when you were first starting out or starting to get noticed. Happens to everyone, not just internet stuff, actors, singers, everything, writers. They all get a block once in a while. Thunderstorms are rolling. Isaiah Moses, welcome back. Electric power outage? I hope not. Not while I'm streaming. Oh. Alright. Hour ago, new Cartier family upload. New Savage Trump ad just destroyed the internet. Let's do it. Like, subscribe, and check out the champions Cartier family. Love their content. Including the new guy too, Aquarius Wave, who I've just noticed is below them. A new upload too about this is, God, this stuff. It's a genocide. Yeah, the Druze are being exterminated. Nobody seems to care. That thumbnail, that old man with the white beard, he's a Druze. A part of the Druze are I don't think the Druze are Muslim, or they're Arabs. That's religion, or partly they're like religious based on was it Moses' cousin? I can't think of a name, but it's like Moses' cousin, so it's like a branch of Arab faith mixed with Israel. The Jewish prophets of the past, and you know the Muslims don't like that, so now I guess they're killing the Druze as well. God, that's something to check out too after Cartier family. You know, I like politics and world news. Let's watch a snippet of each and then we'll get on to more fun, happy-go-lucky stuff.
President Trump marking 6 months in the White House.
It is my honor to introduce to you the 45th.
Oh wow, it's just beginning. Okay. Unless maybe this is like a snippet of what we're gonna watch in this video. I think that's what is happening. But I'll go back to the start. Normally Cartiers introduce themselves and then about what they're gonna watch, but no, they're just starting it off. So wow, here we go.
President Trump marking 6 months in the White House.
It is my honor to introduce.
2 hours, regular 2 hours streaming, nearly at 1 hour mark, and then 1 more hour, and then we'll get on to the beaming gameplay.
Introduce to you the 45th and the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Donald Trump immediately getting to work with a remarkable show.
Cheers, President Trump.
Power.
This is, we've never seen anything like this. There's a 20,000 people.
Hey, and I would also cheers a future Democratic president in a future election coming up. I'm not biased, but I won't be told I'm wrong or I'm evil or a Nazi or anything else in between simply because I'm Australian, yet I support America's president currently, Mr. Trump. Australia and America will always be champion allies. It's just a shame my current Prime Minister, Albanese, is being a bitch-ass, small dickhead, ass, cuddling up to Xi Jinping and the Communist Chinese instead of having one meeting in Washington with President Trump. Hasn't had a meeting with him yet. It's been quite a while now since he's done one. But enough ranting about that. Okay, let's watch.
Cheering for every executive order signed.
President Trump comes in and immediately begins taking action to fix each and every one of these fires that the Democrats started.
It's 6 months delivering on the agenda. This ultimately is promises made, promises kept by the president.
This is a message to the rest of the world. The days of ripping off America and Americans are officially over.
The Trump archives are a series of near impossible feats.
We have the safest, most secure border in the history of this nation.
Border crossings have dropped so much that federal agents now outnumber illegal crossers.
He had a mandate and he's delivering on it. The American economy is better for it.
NASDAQ and S&P both hitting all-time highs.
Gas prices are down. Retail sales are up. $2 trillion in international financial agreement and record tariff revenue.
The USA is on a roll.
Culminating in the signing of the One Big Beautiful Bill on July 4th.
A bill for and by the people.
Thanks to this bill, Trump could resign tomorrow and still point to an enduring legacy.
And he's full steam ahead for America.
This movement that President Trump has started is only getting bigger. It has more energy, more enthusiasm.
What he's going to do is show up and work hard and deliver every day for the American people.
You're watching history, so buckle up, because the next 3.5 years will probably be just as busy.
Hey.
Wow.
Can't argue with the numbers. Border numbers,
Hell
stock
yeah.
market numbers.
This is legendary.
Inflation is down. Inflation numbers, egg prices, gas prices. The numbers are saying what's going on.
This walkout was legendary, right?
To introduce to you the 45th and the 47th
This was
President
all.
of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Donald Trump.
Ain't they think I could do it? Ain't they think I could do it? Man, hey, Trump actually a laid back chill dude. Cause I don't think I could be as humble as Donald Trump. From what the media do, bruh, I don't think I could be as humble as Donald Trump, bro.
Yeah, I can picture this champions based on this and things I'm thinking about right now. That as soon as Trump leaves government after his second term, because he will move on after his second term's finished, and then J.D. Vance and whoever the Democrats choose as a nominee will then debate each other for the next presidency. I guarantee the Democrats and everyone bitching about him with all the Trump derangement syndrome because of him being president and being in government. As soon as he leaves government, I reckon the Democrats will go back to liking him. Not saying I have relative thinking this time around, but I'm just putting it out there because it may be so. Because people did like him when he was on The Apprentice and doing cameo roles in movies and shows and other things. The multiple interviews he's done on the late night shows.
They were trying to get him, man.
Like, y'all almost killed me. I would be talking so much shit, bro.
He do be talking this talk. You know?
And, he do, but not. I would be, man.
He's not too bad though.
Man,
he got diplomacy.
Please like, subscribe, check out the Cardio family. If you want to watch the whole video your own time, whatever. Sent you a DM. Okay, I'm guessing that's Discord. It is, I got a notification. Beaming MP launcher faster. Oh, thanks, Noah. Alright. Yeah, funny enough, I found out yesterday when I did the part 1 of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, one of my favourite games as a kid. So glad I can play it. I'm so thankful for Steam. You can literally buy and install all the games we did play on the consoles. This makes it so much easier. Yeah, I would even save up and buy Baldur's Gate 3, the recent one, and many other games. I just don't know if my laptop is powerful enough to play them. Although it didn't look like it was for the original attempt at Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Noah's World was there for that. When it was all glitchy and shit. But I fixed it because apparently for some reason my computer was set at half speed. Power saving. I turned that off and everything went back to normal. Oh, that's the real multiplayer mode I was talking about? No worries, well, click onto that link after I'm done and we'll verse each other. Okay. Obama for prison. Justice for Obama's treason takes one step closer to reality. Charlie Kirk. I am subscribed to the champion Kirkster, Charlie Kirk. Turning Point USA. Great man. Great young man. He's similar age to me, I think. He's in his early 30s. I'll call you before stream, so I'm already there. Appreciate it, Noah. Yep, you've got to teach me how to do things before you beat my ass. Oh yeah, I want to say Aquarius Wave about his recent upload. Lawrence Sanchez is for sale. Jeff Bezos is the highest bidder. Yuck. Whatever that's about. Free Palestine is support for Hamas. Well, we can't have that. Oh, yeah, this is the one I wanted to react to. About the Druze and the bastard Islamists killing them.
Y'all want to know what really terrifies me?
Yes.
It's the fact that
I really like this guy. I'm surprised I didn't know about him earlier. But I do now. Let's help him get to 200,000 subscribers. Like and subscribe and share. Aquarius Wave. Powerful champion name.
Propaganda not only has the ability to, sort of work on some people who are gullible, susceptible, to work on those who may not be very informed or educated, but it's that propaganda has the ability to work on the seemingly most intelligent types of individuals. That propaganda can not only impact groups of people, but can...
Well, propaganda can't work unless you have intellectual, powerful people pushing it forward. A hidden agenda. Propaganda on gender, propaganda on sexuality, especially in the school system now towards kids, which is a giant red flag. Yeah. But let's watch this champion Aquarius.
Impact most people. You can live in a day and age where most people believe the lie. We're living currently in a day and age where there is this idea that the people of Israel, the Jews,
champions,
are committing genocide.
Who are they committing genocide to? I don't pretend to be an expert, champions, because I'm not. And I'm always eager to learn more as I go. That's how you educate yourself. Not be narrow-minded and always listen to others, as well as have your own opinions. And you go from there. But I'm pretty sure on October 7th that Hamas, the terrorist bastards of Iran, were funded and supported in order to invade Israel's sovereignty and kill a bunch of people in the kibbutzes and at Nova Music Festival. All those Israelis, as well as other visitors from around the world, were at that Nova Festival, dancing, having a good time, and then those fucking Hamas bastards with their small dicks and their green masks parachuted down, as well as drove to that area and just started fragging all of them to death before kidnapping them. And they're still Israeli hostages under the control of Hamas. Yet all the other world nations seem to say it's all Israel's fault. What the fuck is going on? But let's watch. I'm sure Aquarius has all the answers.
I really want you to sit on that one. The same people who on October 7th were invaded, were massacred en masse, were assaulted, raped, were kidnapped. To this day, there are multitudes of hostages still being held from that day, damn near 2 years ago. And yet, those very same people who were attacked on the basis of who they are, their ethnic origins, and their religious beliefs, are now being accused of the crime that is being committed against them. And so when the story of the Druze started to come to surface, and I'll be honest, I didn't know much about these people, but I've
heard of the name the Druze in a number of debates and conversations of various Arab scholars, or Mossab Yusuf himself, the champion, trying to get rid of Hamas, and many other people about the Druze, but I didn't actually know who they were until recently. We're going to find out in this video, I can promise you that.
Doing my due diligence, and thankfully I've had incredible people out there who, look to inform me. I had somebody who...
Oh, you sent a funny DM, Noah? Alright. Is it about scam callers? Damn! I made lunch. Was that meant to be Jiffy Pop? That's a spicy meatball. So spicy it burnt through the pan. Of a saucepan, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, probably a liberal's lunch. They eat it and they have diarrhea. I'm sure it's filled with decaf coffee. Very good, Noah. Love it. Alright, back to Champion Aquarius.
I'm not going to air their name out, but they sent me a succinct email. And fortunately, I had the opportunity and the time to inform, but I've been doing my due diligence, and thankfully I've had incredible people out there who, look to inform me. I had somebody who, I'm not going to air their name out, but they sent me a succinct email. And fortunately, I had the opportunity and the time to go through this because it was something that was top of heart, top of mind for me. And, they put it in a beautiful way. They gave me a resource who I feel is going to be incredible at breaking this down. But more so than that, there was already a feeling in me that here was going to be another example of how ugly the problem.
Oh, I will, Noah. Thanks for reminding me about that, yeah. I'll definitely use it.
Propaganda machine can be. When you have people who have been lying about caring so much about these so-called Palestinian people and what they're going through, much of which are lies, all of a sudden will turn a blind eye when there is an actual genocide against a tiny group of people.
Sorry, just pausing this for a sec. I want to change that text. There we go. Hang on. Champion Hangout stream. I like that. Okay. Oh, much better. Why is it not showing up, that stupid thing? Get rid of the viewer count, and why it's not showing up. It normally does. It's being very rude. I'll reset it up in the next stream, that's okay. Alright, back to Champion Aquarius. Bam.
Taking place not too far. I'm talking about literally down the damn street from what they've been calling a genocide, this apartheid state, and, you know, these colonized, all that sort of jargon, all that sort of nonsense. Now that is actually happening in real time, and yet it is absolute radio silence from not just the mainstream media, but the so-called new media. These individuals that I and many have been calling out time and time again because they have become dangerous tools of essentially evil, I would say. People like the Candace Katari Owens, like Tucker Carlson, you know, I don't even know who else you can take serious. The Dave Smiths and all these are clowns. They're jesters, right? The Haji twins, etc. But it's incredible how they are silent about this.
Watching.
Even though there are Christians that are being targeted in this very same genocide, actual genocide. These people are being wiped out because of who they are and what they are, and because they are not what those who are eradicating them are, which is jihadists, which is, you know, Islamists. So I thought that we could go through this video together in real time and have this brother share this with us. I'll make sure to share the actual link to it. So let's get ourselves informed, because who else would do it if you now can't even trust the so-called new media? We can be trusted. That's why I don't put any of those titles on myself. I'm just a guy.
That's how supposed educated people, certain people, when they act all passive-aggressive and rude and completely small dick energy, they always do this thing with their hands. They're like, well, here's actually the situation. See, all you people listening to me right now, you're clearly uneducated and dumb, and you need a helping hand with us intellectual people from the academy. The academics.
Who hopefully is getting to the bottom of things and is able to articulate those things and get us to a place where we, you know, stop using other people as scapegoats and instead take personal accountability and responsibility. And that allows us to see the world in a clearer way. I believe so. You know, there are these atrocities that are taking place, and I believe if we tap into our humanity as opposed to tapping.
Daniel Brewster, welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome, the original champion of my channel, Daniel Brewster, one of many. Good to have you back on stream.
Into this hive mind, you know, propagandized sort of ideology, our hatreds and our fears and all these sorts of things, that we can see the world clearly and actually be of service to those who need it most. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Reports are starting to claim that the Syrian regime is beginning to realize that they have done a dire mistake by sending their military and their jihadist factions to go down and slaughter the Druze community in an attempt to ethnically cleanse the entire Druze community or bring them under the extremist Salafi Sharia law. It seems that Jolani have misunderstood the Israeli and the American willingness to come to the negotiation table and possibly normalize the relationship with Israel, with America, with the West by joining the Abraham Accords, seeing this as a green light to go and slaughter minorities. Now they're realizing that was a terrible mistake and it backfired in their face, exposing their true identities. Syria have become an extremist Salafi Muslim.
That's really a shame, champions. If you've been paying attention to Syria and President Trump's, not too long ago, you probably remember, if you've seen it, President Trump going to the Middle East, specifically the Saudi Arabian kingdom, the Saudi King Salman, went against protocol and welcomed Trump personally when he flew in to the airport. You would have seen the big celebration and the red carpet and everything. Love the Saudi champions, the king. May he reign for many years to come. I'd love to meet him. I love royalty of all kinds. Guess you could say I'm somewhat of a royalist. I love the British royal family, even though King Charles seems to be in hot water right now, and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, can't seem to take their heads out of their asses. But long live and long they reign, champions Prince William and Princess Kate of Wales, future King and Queen of Britain, and I don't think that long away when it comes to the health of King Charles III. I hope he reigns for years to come too. I respect the king, despite certain things he's doing. You know.
Muslim nation. For those of you who don't know what does Salafi mean in Salafi Sharia law, the Salafis are a radical factions in Islam that takes the Quran teachings to the...
Sorry, I was going to say, sometimes I get lost in my train of thought based on my ranting and whatever else we're reacting to. Yeah, Trump said that he would get rid of sanctions on Syria so they would be given an opportunity to prosper and become great nation, and they all cheered for him, including representatives of Syria at the time. And now we're hearing this, that parts of the Syrian rebels associated with the new government of Syria, ever since Assad was thrown out and put into exile, is now killing the Druze community. This is why the Muslims can't have nice things. They're too busy killing each other and other people. God damn. Sorry, Islamists. That's what I meant to say. Islamists. There are many Muslim champions. I know some of them. But those blasted Islamists, they need to go. Burn in hell and be forgotten about.
Extreme. So when we say a Salafi Sharia, that is Sharia that is going to the extreme in the limits of Islam, in the limits of the teaching of Quran. Whatever they can pull to the extreme without crossing these boundaries, they will do. There is Muslim countries that have Sharia law, but way more moderate Sharia law, and there's a lot of room for interpretation in the teaching of Islam of how do you want to treat minorities, women, children, underage marriage, the status of other religions under that Sharia law, and the Salafis are the extreme of that religion. Now, the Syrian government have been demanding from the Druze to lay down their weapon. Meanwhile,
I had to interject with this one, and I'll continue to let this man cook because he is the expert on this subject.
Let's get cooking.
The thing that really gets to me is this. You know, they speak of, well, that's just radical Islam, right? True Islam is a...
The point is, why are the radicals allowed to take over? Why do they have radicalization in the first place? Why do they tolerate these evil bastards converting other Muslims to be more radical and harm and kill other people? That's a question that should be debated, and it hasn't been yet. At least not recently.
Religion of peace, etc. And I hear that all the time. But here's the thing for me.
Cheers, all you champions watching, including
why is
Daniel
it that
Brewster.
There's never a denouncing of these actions? Why is it that you never see these massive protests of other Muslims, you know, standing up against the attack on October 7th, the multitudes of attacks on Christians and Jews and secular...
Because that's not the narrative of the mainstream right now, because the media is being controlled by these communist bastards they call themselves government. Australia, my country, Britain, definitely. I could say somewhat France. Not Italy, because Italian champions have a strong female leader, Georgina Maloney, great woman, great president or prime minister, leader anyway. Let's hope in the next election, with every nation, they follow Trump's lead, peace through strength. I wish the Democrats would adopt that. It'd be so much better for them. But you know, we can't have our way most of the time.
Or, non-believers, etc. Why is it that you never hear about these movements in opposition, and instead all you hear is either those who are raising up this flag that is basically standing up for these genocides, etc., the actual ones, or it's radio silence? Like after September 11th, we didn't have any, large fractions and groups of people saying we stand up against jihadism. No. Not at.
Let me put an olive branch in here for this specific fact he's talking about. No, I agree with him, but at the same time, you have to understand, and the world really needs to understand this too, which most of them do, but the Muslim champions that are actually against Hamas and Hezbollah and the Houthis and Iran and all these fucking terrorist bastards trying to keep control of the Palestinians and wipe out Israel, all the good Muslim champions that are against all that are systematically silenced, harassed, or even killed by the terrorist sympathizing Islamists that have the power. Great example of that is not too long ago. Do you guys remember that footage of the Gazans getting the food aid and relief from Trump, and they were championing Trump's name? I guarantee some of them were definitely harassed or killed by the bloody Hamas terrorists trying to steal all that food and aid for themselves.
At any scale that it actually mattered. And yet, again, it's, if anything happens on the other side, you have these massive outcries, these massive moves.
Noah, I'm a candidate for the 2028 McMinnville, Oregon mayor. Oh, you do a way better job. So, candidate Noah, what is your rebuttal to the opposition?
Damn, boy, this guy's a thick boy. He's a stupid-ass boy. Too busy stuffing his face with pizza after doing nothing.
Vote me as mayor, and I will change things for the better. Well, first of all, we will have no bad drivers. Second of all, we'll have no more Karens. I'm sure you have many great ideas as a mayor, Noah, but maybe in the future, you never know. I wish I got lots of complaints here I couldn't mind fixing up. McMinnville has loose screws. They'll sooner or later collapse the city in some way, and the end need to be tightened. Vote Noah. Hell yeah, Noah. Tear down every pizza place. Every shit pizza place. Keep the wood fire ones going.
Movements standing up against Western fractions, whether it's, the Jewish people in Israel, or it is America, who is seen as the quote-unquote big devil in these people's eyes. That's the part that gets to me. Because again,
that's particularly because back in the day of the last century, the 19th century, and well before then too, all the other nations around the world, back when they had isolationism, when they kept to themselves, this is before World War II and I and all that, or even partly around that time as well. The world nations that allowed Western influence, not just America, but and even European influence, prospered with their trading and their economy, and they got help help with building new things and many other things. And now they're great, powerful nations. Not saying they act American, they don't. They have their own culture and their way of doing things. That's great, but they're so much better off now because they accepted the Western help back then. But unfortunately, a lot of the Arab world did not. They decided, no, we don't need to be influenced by other people. We need to stick to our traditions. And like a lot of these Islamist bastards believed at the time that, oh, we don't need influence from other people. We have our own things and we are better than them and we are supremacist. And now look at the state of them. Not all of them, but a lot. Such a shame, really.
Religious freedom. Yeah, absolutely. I believe in religious freedom.
Pretty much all we got was dominoes.
Religion that you believe you desire to practice.
Oh shit, we got another earthquake in the ocean, Isaiah Moses? 4.1. Is that an average earthquake? 4.1? I don't know. You know more than me when it comes to the weather, Isaiah.
However, if your religious ideology is in contradiction to human rights, that's an issue. That's a real serious problem. That's an ideological problem.
Well said,
Aquarius.
Aquarius.
More so than anything else. So, yeah.
Not demanding from the jihadists, including foreign fighters that came from Chechnya and all over the globe, to lay down their weapon, and even further, arming these jihadists, supporting these jihadists, including foreign fighters, jihadists from all over the globe that came, giving active ISIS and Al-Qaeda weapons, military support, fighting alongside with them, but they want to take the weapons from the Druze, the Christians, and any minority that might need to defend itself from these jihadists. So you can understand why the Druze did not want to agree to these rules. History in Syria have shown that Christian churches are being bombed, Alawites are being slaughtered in the streets, beheading men, women, stealing little girls as slaves. It's happening all in Syria now. So minorities in Syria don't really feel safe with the government of Jawlani, given the track record that Jawlani is a former ISIS and Al-Qaeda. Now Jawlani came with a very bizarre announcement.
That's the current leader of Syria? A former ISIS operative that Trump gave legiancy to, removing those sanctions? And then only for this to happen towards the Druze and God knows whoever else, the Christians and others. God damn, the Syrians just can't win, can they? No chance of a secular Islamic leader. I guess there's no such thing as secular Islamism. Contradiction. They can't have a leader that wasn't a fucking militant? Apparently not.
He's a very charismatic guy, and he make it sound very calming, very appeasing, saying that Syria is a nation for all of its citizens, that their intention is to protect these minorities, but the facts on the ground are speaking otherwise. Syrian regime tanks, artillery, military drones, alongside with the Bedouin jihadists, have went into Druze villages, slaughtering, killing, butchering anything in their way, burning, looting, things that we've seen on October 7th.
Bloody awful. Well, let's hope President Trump and the world nations tell it to Syria like it is. If they want any true prosperity, they damn sure better act right. A card daily. Why does King Charles love Islam? I don't know, maybe because he's half brain dead? Poor King Charles, I still respect him deeply, but just sometimes he doesn't have the right things to say. We need answers. They spied, they lied, and it's time to pay the price. They're talking about Obama's administration. being the puppet masters of that Russia hoax towards Trump. Those documents have finally come out. So what's going to be the punishment towards Obama and his administration, of the people that were in his government at the time that were a part of it too? Probably nothing. Maybe a slap on the wrist. Bad. Don't you ever do that again. Alright, Charlie Kirk. Let's check him out. Champion Kirkster.
I'm excited to tell you that I'll be speaking at the Culture and Christianity Conference at World Outreach Church, the audience, about the Fauci auto pen pardons. And what do you actually think that because the pardon for Anthony Fauci was signed by auto...
Like, subscribe, and check out Charlie Kirk, Champion Kirkster of Turning Point USA. And quite possibly, based on what I've seen of him, a future president of America, maybe. Maybe.
Pen, there could be potentially some legal way that we could still hold Anthony Fauci criminally accountable. Senator.
Well, I think we don't know, but the only way to do it is to challenge it. So, for example, I do believe Anthony Fauci committed a felony by lying to Congress. So you have to charge him with a felony, take him to court, and then the court will decide whether or not the pardon is upheld. You can argue till you're blue in the face that you can't do auto pens and that maybe the president wasn't aware of it. But the only way to actually do this is you have to charge someone who is pardoned. I think Anthony Fauci is the most likely to be chargeable. There are other people, Hunter Biden, and they could be charged.
Ooh, that's interesting. Anthony Fauci, charged. It'll be a minor charge because the guy's in his 80s. He's not going to live much longer anyway. The whole head of science during COVID outbreak, yeah, he did a great job of that. Oh, we don't really need masks. Actually, we do need masks, and everybody needs to be injected 5 times a day. And people have to be 6 meters apart, and they can't see their grandparents or their family. They all have to isolate away from each other. Bastard.
Charged as well, but someone has to be charged. You have to take it to court, and then you have to decide. I think in Hunter Biden's case, he actually did physically sign it, so he must have perhaps recognized who Hunter Biden was, and he also had to recognize the importance of signing it. With Fauci, I'm not sure if he knows Anthony Fauci's name or is aware of the circumstances. He is somewhat distant from contemporary events and activities. So, but the only way to figure this out is to take it to court.
Senator, remind the audience here just one more question on the Fauci thing. What did he lie about in front of Congress, and what was the significance here? And I believe it was in part of your testimony and his testimony and your cross-examination of him where he lied. Please remind the audience about this.
Anthony Fauci testified before Congress in a very vigorous and heated and animated way that the NIH never funded gain-of-function research in Wuhan. Well, this is directly contradicted by the actual people who were involved with the funding. EcoHealth Alliance was the firm that the NIH funded that then secondarily funded the research in Wuhan. When EcoHealth's funding was stopped for a while, they then sent a letter back to the NIH when it started up again, and they said, thank you for restarting our gain-of-function research funds. That's one evidence. But another bit of evidence comes from NIH interim director Tabak, who, when asked whether this was gain-of-function research, said, of course it was gain-of-function. So I do believe he lied. I think he lied repeatedly, and I think he was doing it to cover up any connection that he would be responsible because he had the bad judgment to fund this risky research in Wuhan that I believe ultimately became the pandemic.
Now, Senator, shifting gears, you were a...
Ironically, at the very beginning of COVID, I was completely the opposite way of thinking, like most people were. I believed these anti-vaxxers and anti-COVID people were talking out of their asses, didn't wear a mask. You guys probably remember that, don't you? When I got pissed off at certain videos of people not wearing a mask when they were meant to, and doing their part, and then all these other people like, honey, you don't need a mask. You need to breathe the fresh air. Get the antibodies within your lungs to work. And many people at the beginning of COVID were saying, what do you call it? That natural immunity and among the masses. And it turns out only certain demographics of people were more affected by COVID than others. Most people got like a minor thing and then it went away. Others who were, I think, the overweight and a certain age demographic, as well as pre-existing condition people that had an illness already, and then they got COVID and it got 10 times worse for them. Not necessarily they died from it, some did, but
none of that was ever said until now.
And I wonder why now this Fauci and others are possibly going to be arrested, or charged at the very least.
Phenomenal leader exposing how the intel agencies entrapped President Donald Trump during this whole Russiagate thing, and actually how it also resulted in, unfortunately, unnecessary...
No, Rose, everything good? Okay, see you after. Dad's picking Mum up from her coffee with her lady friends, so I'm glad she can go out and have fun.
That means I've got the house to myself, briefly.
Sarah's unnecessarily adversarial relations with Russia. President Donald Trump in the Oval Office has now said that Obama committed treason, that the Obama administration basically planted all of the seeds of Russiagate, without commenting on whether or not Obama committed treason, because you and I both have not seen the documents or the particulars that President Donald Trump has been briefed on. What's your thought on now what Tulsi Gabbard is doing to expose the deep state and the intel agencies that were...
Champion Tulsi Gabbard is already doing what she promised, getting involved as the head of intelligence, and exposing all the bastards that lied to the American people about COVID and war and this and that. Champion Miss Gabbard.
Turned inward against the American people and a duly elected president, Senator Rand Paul.
You know, I think Tulsi Gabbard's doing a great job. I'm behind her 100%. In the first Trump administration, I was sitting in the Oval Office with the president, and we discussed whether or not John Brennan and Clapper should have their security clearance taken away. And I advocated with the president, and on the spot, he called someone in and he said, take away their clearance. Because I think they were abusing their power. I do believe in 2016, early 2017, right after the election, that they were using foreign intelligence agencies to gather intelligence on Trump campaign officials. I think that there were members of the intelligence community under the Biden administration, not under the Biden, under the Obama administration, that were abusing their office to collect intel. I think that they changed intelligence.
Yeah, crazy. All right. Excuse me. Let's watch some fails. I think it's time for some... No more politics and stuff. Let's go back to the good times.
All right. Crazy, epic fails 2025.
The same thumbnail at the top appears, some chick pretending to fart fire. Either that or she had some really bad curry. Crazy viral fails compilation. Okay, 4 months ago, not too long ago.
Fail Army 2.0,
here we go.
It's 2 o'clock, almost.
Funny, but that's damn sure gonna hurt, cracking your head on the corner of that wall. In the passageway of a hotel, nonetheless. Rude. Into the bushes. You know, I bet there was a bridge not too far away, but I just had to jump the little canal. Stupid. Well, this is Fail Army 2.0, so they are stupid people doing dumb shit, so let's just enjoy, not comment. Waste of time commenting on dumb shit.
Oh! Oh my... Oh! Oh! Oh my...
Why? He's okay.
Are you good? Back up!
But they collided heads. Oh, right there, Noah's World, right there. I know you've got relative thinking like me. I didn't use his blinker. Impatient driver. And that's what happens. Pinball into a bunch of other cars. No one was harmed. Wow.
What now?
And then just drive away. That's a hit and run.
What's in it?
Watch, open it.
Prank.
Just open it fast.
What is it?
Those spider pranks.
What is it?
We'll figure it out. Call me back in a little bit. Bye.
Animal control. You know what? I don't normally like that. The skaters that just do whatever in public and not on skate parks where they're meant to. But the guy did apologize and thanked the truck driver from stopping. I'll respect that. You only crash when your blinker is non-existent. Noah's World. Yep. Quotes to live by from Noah's World.
Oh, what the?
Oh, okay, I see what they're doing. They've clearly already had a bit too much alcohol. And then they do that frat boy or just guy thing where they... I guess they break the can on their head in order to open it and drink it? Why don't you just open it?
Oh, what the?
Oh, he busted it over his head. Damn.
What happened?
That's why they're called dumbbells.
3, 2, 1. Oh!
What the hell was he? Oh, it's parkour stuff. And of course, he has to do it shirtless and with just shorts on and shoes and no protection. So yeah, he clearly hurt himself.
Oh!
Caught his leg in that rail.
You got it? Hard bar.
Well, that's way better than falling over a rail on the stairs. Good old slip and sliding always makes me laugh.
Holy!
Don't get caught on the rope.
Darren, you're stupid.
No!
Yep, he's stupid.
You okay?
Hey, they said it first.
I got you.
Somebody always falls on their face in a house party. You can see all the red paper cups of alcohol, playing the drinking games with the ping pong ball. Yeah! Welcome back, Dark Wizard. How long does this go for? Oh, 47 minutes. We'll move on. Alright. Now that you're back, Dark Wizard, appreciate you joining us again. Let me go to your channel and react to your newest upload. I actually reacted to this before I streamed this morning. Final Fantasy VI Return of a Dark Sorcerer Part 1. Check it out. But this one, The Ghost Train of Railway 13. Like, subscribe, and check out Dark Wizard's channel and one of his newer uploads, The Ghost Train of Railway 13. 172 subscribers? Hell yeah, let's help him get to 180. I love the haunted train sounds. It's very good that you include sound effects and other effects to your uploads when you make this. It just makes it so much better, including the awesome story commentary. All aboard the Demon Express. First stop, hell. Love it. Dark Wizard, keep going.
Salem arrived at the ghost train, his heart racing with excitement and anticipation. The old wooden rails creaked underfoot as he stepped onto the worn platform. The once colorful train carriages now coated in a thick layer of dust and decay. The air was heavy with a musty smell, and the lingering chill of the night seemed to cling to his skin. As he
Imagine if I used the moo sound from Coffee Plant. Yeah, the good old Grover compilation of being the waiter? Moo. Go for it in the next one.
made his way along the tracks, the light from his flashlight cast eerie shadows across the rusted metal carriages. The sound of his footsteps echoed through the empty station, creating a haunting chorus. Abruptly, his flashlight caught a glimpse of something, a movement in the darkness. He paused, his heart quickening, as he scanned the shadows. It was as if something or someone was watching him from the shadows, their presence barely perceptible. As he continued his exploration, the chill in the air intensified, sending a chilling shiver.
Wreck, wreckity wreck, Noah's World is on your ass. Yes, Noah's World being the champion of the scouting out all the bad drivers. Which will be me when me and him play Beaming.
Down his spine. He couldn't shake the feeling that someone
Half an hour more champions, then I'll end the
following
stream
him,
and we'll get
their
on to
footsteps
Beaming.
barely audible in the creaking of the rails.
I do 2 hours.
He reached the final train carriage, the door slightly ajar. He pushed it open, his flashlight revealing the dimly lit interior.
Oh, not the dimly lit interior. It's all the demons go to fuck.
Inside the train car was a relic of a bygone era, seats worn and tattered, The walls adorned with faded advertisements and the floor covered in dust and cobwebs. It was the scene of a forgotten time. A time when the train had once brought joy and excitement. As he made his way deeper inside, something caught his attention.
It's like the 1990s backwards, when trains were a big deal. Still are a big deal, but nowadays, you know. You could have a Uber as a flying saucer to Uber. Especially with Elon Musk changing things around. That won't be
As Salem rounded the corner, he saw a sight that sent a cold jolt of fear coursing through him. There in the dimly lit train car sat ghostly passengers. They sat in their seats, their translucent forms eerily still, save for the occasional flicker of a spectral hand.
Very good, Dark Wizard. I love this.
The eerie silence was shattered.
First, we'll take our cars to a map where we can just drive around to practice first. Absolutely, Noah. Before we go on the real racetrack.
By the soft, haunting whispers of the ghostly passengers.
Look forward
their
to another
voices,
Baldur's
though barely
Gate Dark
audible,
Lines 2
carried a sense
gameplay
of
as
sorrow
well
and
after
regret,
beaming, if you're still
as
awake.
if they had long since passed on, but
Love
were
that
forced
game
to
too.
remain here, trapped by the lingering memories of this
Playing
forgotten
it
train
every
station.
day.
One of the ghostly passengers, who appeared to be a young girl, looked right at him. Salem locked eyes with the ghostly girl. Her translucent form appeared frail and delicate, her eyes filled with a mix of curiosity, fear, and sadness. He felt a pang in his heart as her ethereal voice softly whispered, "Who are you?" He took a deep breath, his voice quivering slightly as he replied, "My name is Salem." The ghostly girl's eyes widened, as if recognizing the name. For a moment, she seemed to be lost in her thoughts, her ethereal form wavering slightly.
I'm still listening, guys. I'm just message.
The other ghostly passengers, who had been silent until now, suddenly stirred. A man with a stern face spoke up, his voice tinged with a hint of anger. "You recognize that name, don't you?" Salem shifted his gaze from the ghostly girl to the man, his eyes widening. "Yes," he replied, his voice barely above a whisper. "I do recognize the name." The ghostly passengers exchanged looks, their ethereal forms seeming to sag with the weight of their memories. The man stepped forward, his stern face now etched with sorrow. "This place," he whispered, his voice...
Extra sorrow. Win. You added the wind, rain to the train sound. Oh, it's very good. Makes all your content so much more appealing to more eyes when you add the sound effects and sound or music, rather than just a blank picture with the story. So, no, well done. You're improving every day, Dark Wizard. Be proud. 5 champions are watching. Hell to the year.
It's barely audible. This station, this train, it holds a dark history.
Oh, Noah's World's got a link for me, a short. Awesome. Are you promoting the beaming with me? Alright. After this, I'll check out your short, Noah. And then, it'll be pretty much time for me to end the stream and get on to beaming with Noah's World. Look forward to that, champions. I'm no longer able to add voice effects. Oh, that's okay. Whatever you can do will still make your videos you upload that much better. I guess the sun's somewhat brighter now. Got my window all the way up. So now I look even more pale than I actually am.
man's voice carried a haunting quality as he continued. It happened many years ago. A train traveling along Railway 13 was...
Like a woman's scream, vast breaking over ghost head. Yeah, those quintessential sound effects of scary things.
Caught in a severe storm. The heavy rain and wind created dangerous conditions, making it difficult for the engine to maintain control. The other ghostly passengers nodded solemnly, their ethereal forms flickering in the dim light.
Oh, so ethereal.
The train lost control, the man continued, his voice barely above a whisper, and skidded off the tracks, plunging into a ravine.
Damn,
the ghostly passengers closed their eyes, their faces etched with sadness as they seemed to relive that devastating moment. The man's voice echoed in the abandoned train car as he concluded.
Everything good?
Yeah, they're all good.
The crash caused the train to become lodged, leaving the passengers trapped inside. The ghostly passengers shifted uneasily, as if the memory of their confinement was still fresh in their ethereal minds. For days they were trapped, the man said, his voice solemn. Food, water was scarce, and hope began to fade. The ghostly passengers' eyes filled with a mix of sorrow and terror, as if reliving those agonizing days in their memory.
Oh, such painful memories.
They tried to find a way out, the man whispered, to escape the confines of the train, but to no avail. The ghostly passengers nodded, their ethereal forms seeming to sag with the weight of that despair. One by one, the passengers succumbed to starvation or desperation, the man continued, his...
One moment, champions, I'll be right back. I do need to go to the toilet. Ah, new champion has braced us with their presence. Inadia Corden. Inadia Corden, hi. Welcome to the stream, newest champion Inadia Corden. All you champions, welcome them. I'll be right back. Just going to the toilet, so... We will come back to this, but while I'm away, enjoy some non-copyright sound. Subbed and liked, thank you very much. Newest champion Corden, everybody welcome them with open arms.
rock can have a hand at sculpting worlds. Asteroid.
You like the music? Champion Corden? Cool champion name. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing it right. Amadia Corden. Anyway. Dark Wizard. It's an inside joke between me and Dark Wizard and Adia, in case you're wondering. Him going moo. From a previous video we reacted to it in our previous Hangout stream. But no, I appreciate new champions joining. Alright, I got 10 minutes until the 2-hour mark. Might as well end it here, champions. Actually, no, let me check out Noah's shorts. His short videos. Check out what Noah's wearing. No. Stupid joke, I know. My apologies. Actually, no. Let me check out Noah's shorts. His short videos. Also, thank you very much to all the new champions that have subscribed to me recently. I've had a few. Why the channel banners keep glitching, or whatever. Oh, what's wrong with YouTube nowadays? His short videos. Also, thank you very much to all the new champions that have subscribed to me recently. I've had a few. Why the channel banners keep glitching? Oh, what's wrong with YouTube nowadays? His short videos. What have you sent me, Noah? My God. Rabbi Israel Goldstein. Oh, yeah, I've seen this channel before. But this guy, we might fight this globally. Alan B. West, the Islamic threat is much bigger than you thought. Oh, God damn it, if it's World War III is going to happen, it's going to be against these bastard small dick Islamists. Oh, thank you very much. I'm sure, hopefully I will in time. All you champions help me with that, so the best thing you can do for me when it comes to my channel and growing, of course subscribe, share it with your friends, but more importantly is my watched hours. Now I've recently hit the milestone of over 1,000. Thank you to all you champions that have binge watched my content, new and old. So please do that. Please binge watch as much content as you can on my channel, whatever it is. Videos and lives and shorts. My cartoon shorts are doing pretty well with numbers. I just dug it out shorts. I bet. We'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, so please, I need 2,000 more watched hours. The 3,000 mark is where I'll finally be qualified to become a YouTube partner, and then I can do those proper live streams with the super chats so you champions can donate and improve things even better. But I have to earn it. So please help me with that. Thank you. Alright, let me get to Noah's shorts and then we'll end the stream and then we'll get on to beaming, because I know, Noah, you want it badly. I don't even know what the hell that is, and I don't want to know. God damn it, a beached whale. At least they got it back in the water. Volcano underground Oregon on bubbling magma earthquake? I hope not. No worries, Champion Corden. Good to see you, and thank you for subscribing. We'll see you in the next stream. Okay. Oh yeah. Last couple of shorts, and then I will end the stream, and then we'll get on to beaming, because I know, Champion Noah, you're jumping out of your seat in the next stream. For that to begin. Okay. Oh yeah. Last couple of shorts, and then I will end the stream, and then we'll get on to beaming. Oh god, that is terrifying. Champion Noah, you're jumping out of your seat in the next stream. For that to begin. Okay, I don't like that. I do not like that. Fuck that. And fuck whoever made that. Ugh. See you next time, Gordon. Cheers. Oh, god damn. No worries, no, I appreciate it. Alright, last short, and I'll end the stream. Hope it's not another baby made out of food. Ugh. Oh, god damn. No worries, no, I appreciate it. Alright, last short. This is good. What a great short to finish the stream on. Somehow I just wish the shorts would also appear automatically like some videos do. That could be an improvement for YouTube, but you know. Time will tell. Alright, here we go. Beat his ass, Trump! Like an early days Mortal Kombat.
It's very disrespectful to the country, this country. You don't have the cards right now. You're right now not in a very good position. You don't have the cards right now.
I say this and that about AI, but oh my god, I love these certain AI videos that are coming out. The Bigfoot ones are a good example. And now including ones with Trump and opposing leaders, Zelensky. I wonder if they've done one with Trump and Putin.
With us, you start having cards.
That's very good. Okay. Rate the AI before this one? Before this? Oh, 10 out of 10. Okay. Alright, new content of your channels for me to showcase. It's what I like to do on a Champion Hangout stream. The CHS. Champion Hangout Podcast. CHP. I will write that down as an idea. Spaghetti baby was a bit much for me, Noah. Alright. I'll see you, Champion.